Everybody, welcome to episode 29 of the Foot Basket Podcast. I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you tuned in, found this episode. If you're a new viewer, I welcome you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to be talking over NBA draft. We got some NBA free agency, some trades, some rumors. There's been a lot of things that's going on, and Malik Beasley is officially convicted. Hey, man. And I saw the rebound that he got as a buck. I saw what happened. But on a serious note, I truly do welcome all new viewers. I hope you like and subscribe, that you enjoy this content, and that you will tune in next week. We post these episodes every Tuesday at 12 p.m., so just continue to stay tapped in. We also have a Spotify as well that you can tap into as well if you ever just want to listen to it on the road or anything like that. And there's also just a Foot Basket Podcast account on Instagram as well that you can go check out, stay updated with all Foot Basket Podcast things related. I want to first give all the glory to God, allow me to be here, allow me to do this podcast, continue to grow, and I am just truly grateful of all the love and support that I've gotten, and I will continue to stay on this grind until we up, because it's something I enjoy so much, and I truly love. So I appreciate all the love that's been sent my way. Let's just get into it, because I got a lot for you guys today. I also have a little trivia for you guys as well. Not really a trivia, but just it's a daily sports game app. It's a new one that I just heard about. I haven't even looked at it at all. I usually tap into some of these trivia things beforehand and try to get an idea before I start doing it. But today we just finna, you know what I'm saying? We just finna tap in. We just finna tap into it and see what happens. So the first thing that's happened since the last time I talked to you guys is the NBA draft. There was a little some crazy, not like a whole lot of crazy things. The top four went how we kind of expected. One of the biggest things of this draft, as I know, I'm not really a big, if anything, I'm not really an NBA or a college basketball guy at all. So I don't know much about any of these prospects, to be honest. I of course know that like the top four are there's some dogs in the top four. I know this draft is really deep. I know there's a lot of guards in that 6 to like 11 area. There's a lot of guards there, and we kind of saw with the Michael Brown, the Darius Acuff, the Keaton Wagler, those guards getting picked up pretty early on. But as a fan, like something that like I don't need to know college basketball. I don't need to know anything to see what the Thunder just did. For them to be able to get a Daymara, for them to be able to get what they got Bennett Sturts as well. It's just a 7-3 center. I know. Like it's not like I didn't expect the Warriors to take a Daymar, and I think they also had according to reports, they had a really good picking XL. Bucks taking. It's just dang, bro. Them getting that pick, bro. LA Clippers really trying to sell our league. No cap, bro. Like looking back at that trade, that Paul George trade, it just continues to get worse. I think this is the final one. I also heard the Spurs had a pretty good draft, drafting Jaden Acquaintance, and another guy, I can't remember his name. But yeah, the NBA draft was exciting. I was hoping there was more big trades that was going on. There were some draft night trades that like hopefully can just be down in history. We had the crazy draft night trades of Shea, Tyrese Halliburton, Kobe Bryant was a draft night trade. So like hopefully one of these guys that were traded, because there was a few. But like nobody really like cared too much, because like we don't like none of the top 10 were traded. So I mean, of course, besides the Heat Bucks one, but like that was like before, it wasn't like a draft night. But yeah, so the draft happened. I can't wait to see summer league. That'll be in about a week or two, almost 2 weeks from now. So I'm excited to see some of these players, because that's where I get to actually see the talent of some of these rookies that were drafted, because I'm not a college basketball guy. I got too much going on, you know what I'm saying? Talking about free agency and just the rumors and offseason and all of that. Let's start with Austin Reeves getting his max deal, which then limits what the Lakers can now offer LeBron. And now we see, within the past 2 days or so, we've been seeing LeBron he's more suited to go somewhere else now. As a GM, it is hard to have literally whether you have him one or two, you have one of the GOATs potentially. You could just have him come back for one more year. But it's, as a GM, I think you take an L regardless. I think you just got to take this L regardless, because if you bring back LeBron, you won't be able to really bring back Austin Reeves to the money that he wants. And Brooklyn was already promising that he was going to get that max contract. So you kind of, as a GM, kind of do have to think about the future. And in that situation, it's very hard to just think about the future and also give what the fans want, which I mean, at least I'm assuming there's some people that probably want LeBron going back to Cleveland, which is not too crazy. And then with the Warriors stuff going on, it makes fans more excited for him to go to Golden State, because AD is potentially going there as well. But like beforehand, we were just like have LeBron just come back to LA to end the season. But I think it was the right and smart decision, even if you kind of take L of not bringing LeBron James back, and him having a free like a last year of wherever he wants to go. But Austin Reeves getting paid that bread, I think it was really deserved. So yeah, shout out Austin Reeves getting that bag, highest paid undrafted player of all time. I know Jarrett Allen is someone that's on the market right now. And he has a pretty favorable contract. It's one of the rare. There's not a lot of contracts in this league that are declining. Free agents and their actual agent don't really try to plan those out. But Jarrett Allen, I believe, is on a declining contract, so he's only making like 20 mil. Maybe next year is 19. Maybe the year after that, 17. So I think he maybe have 2 or 3 more years in his contract, and I think that wouldn't be a bad pickup. I know they're shopping Jarrett Allen around, even though they already brought back James Harden, or they're trying to bring back James Harden. But they do have, Jarrett Allen possibly being on the market. I think, whichever team he goes to, I think whatever team picks him up, it's a pretty favorable contract for the level of play that you get. What else we got here? Because we got some crazy stuff. We could hop right into, before I hop into one of the big ones, Isaiah Stewart gets traded to Memphis, which was kind of a shock to me. I know Detroit just brought in Isaiah Joe, but them losing, kind of a Hart player on their team. It's like the Knicks losing Josh Hart, or the Spurs losing Keldon Johnson. I feel like Isaiah Stewart was one of those guys that was kind of the heart of the locker room, going to stand up for his guys. So I was a little confused. I'm not confused is the word, but surprised to see Isaiah Stewart come off this team. I can't remember what his contract is looking like, and I don't know if this is his last year, so that's why they were thinking of trading him now before they had to pay him in free agency. But they got him out of Detroit, and I thought, hopefully Isaiah Stewart goes somewhere to, what I'm saying, better up. But he just got sent to Memphis, so I think it's gonna get even worse. And beforehand, it was Isaiah Stewart and John Morant in the same locker room. I was just, man, they finna make Memphis relocate sooner than expected, bro. But yeah, as soon as Isaiah Stewart gets traded, a few hours later, we see LaMelo gets put on the trade block. LaMelo Ball gets put on the trade block, and I'm thinking after this great season that the Hornets just had, they haven't had. The Hornets, when we do these 82-0 challenges, or we do this trivia later, you see that like throughout history, it's not like we're thinking of any era like, I want this Hornets era to get this player or that player. The Hornets have not had some really good eras, or just a good time in the league, and they finally had some type of spice, some type of fun to their team. They after the All-Star break, they were one of the best teams, having one of the best offensive ratings in the league, and just being a fun team to watch, winning one of their first playing games for. It could have been the first playing game ever won, because the playing has only been here for about 8 years now, or 6 years now, whatever it is. But putting LaMelo on the trade block just shocked me for what Charlotte was trying to do. But I was thinking maybe, LaMelo getting on the trade block, and I saw they brought in Kobe White, so I was thinking maybe they just want to replace LaMelo with Kobe White. They kind of get the same type of player on a cheaper contract, because Kobe White isn't making as much as LaMelo Ball. So you get basically the same play with a cheaper contract, allowing you to bring in more guys. So I was thinking, okay, so they have, Kobe White, Brandon Miller, Conker Nipple still, Miles Bridges still, Musa Diabate still. And I'm like, okay, they can kind of work with this, maybe get a center as well to beefing up that center. You still don't really have like an S-tier player. Like, is Brandon Miller going to become an S-tier player this upcoming season? But it's something to just like be excited about as a Charlotte fan. And we see LaMelo Ball get traded for Naz Reid, and Naz Reid, fills in kind of that center spot. I don't know if you want Naz Reid running your full-time 5, but you're just bringing in a bigger body. You get basically, technically, let me double check this trade. I just want to say it before I say it. So, trading a guard, LaMelo Ball, for a 2033 unprotected first-round pick and 3 swaps. So Charlotte Hornets basically only get one true, like, I mean, swaps are good too. I can't hate on swaps. Um, it'll be for 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and 4 years from now. Um, how good will Minnesota be in that time period? I'm assuming a great team. I'm assuming Anthony Edwards will still be there. So they kind of just keep their first round picks. And then when it comes to the 2033 unprotected, now that's the juicy one, because then we finna still be in a new lottery odds, and like that's a juicy one. But like I know a lot of people were saying that Minnesota gave up a lot, but with, like, for Minnesota, they still get 3 first round picks, and I'm expecting them to kind of just want to win for the next 4 years. So them having late first round picks, if Charlotte's of course going to take the most favorable out of the 2 swaps, you don't really need to bring in this young crazy talent star if you're trying to win basketball games, and you're not trying to develop this young player rookie. You kind of just want to win basketball's game now. So I think you basically just give one true first round pick, where like in 2033 you won't have a first round pick to draft, unless you pick one up somewhere else. But I know a lot of people, and I'm looking at the comments right now, people saying, dang, that's a lot of picks, stuff like that. But you truly only lose 1 year of drafting in the first round. And 2028, 2029, 2030, you still are able to draft in the first round. You just get a later version, whichever one is between you and the Hornets. I genuinely don't think it was as bad as for Minnesota as people are saying. Just because you still get first round picks, and you could hit anywhere. You could literally hit anywhere. So, but yeah, Charlotte bring back Kobe White on a pretty favorable deal. And then we get into the LeBron stuff that's going on when it comes to the Lakers they weren't contacting him, weren't trying to figure out an extension or just some type of signing. And now we're at the point where LeBron is meeting up with Golden State. LeBron, is trying to figure out where he's going to go next. And it's going to be crazy to see. We're going to, we have, I think free agency is 10 days. There's a 10-day period. So in the next 10 days, LeBron will be on a different team. It's crazy to me. Phoenix keeps their center, Mark Williams. He had a great season last season. I don't know what Phoenix is trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to win. They're trying to sell a little bit. They're not in a too bad of a spot. They're kind of just in that Miami Heat playing area, which I don't think is a good spot to be in. But we'll see. I think they're just trying to be competent, because they gave up a lot of first round picks, and I don't even know if they have their first round pick for next season. So they might have to just be a good team. Also, something I want to mention too, with Julius Randle going to the Nets, I think it was a perfect play for the Nets. They don't have their first round pick. It's unprotected. I forgot. I think the Rockets have it next year, and it can't be a bad team, because they're just going to give the Rockets a good first round pick. Bringing in Julius Randle on a 1-year contract, he just plays for just one season. Probably won't resign him. As a Nets GM, you probably don't resign him. But someone like Julius Randle can come to this team, just give you I'm not gonna say he's gonna win you 50 basketball games, but he's gonna win you basketball games enough to not be the worst team in the league. I think it was a great perfect for the Nets, because you didn't give up anything, and you only get 1 year of dealing with Julius Randle, so not too bad. Then we started getting into the Jalen Duren drama, where he's disappointed, he wants to sign and trade, stuff like that, and now we're at the point where Jalen Duren is for sure basically leaving, demanding a sign and trade. Lakers are one of those places where Luka demanded a A-tier center, and he could potentially be going there. So we got Jalen Duren going to a different team, which is going to be crazy. We have all the Rockets players going to be going somewhere else. I'm not gonna say hopefully, but I want to see this league shake around a lot. I think this is, especially like the KD, the LeBron, the older guys that are about to retire soon. I am a loyalty guy. I think I love the aspect of loyalty, but especially when the Rockets aren't going to do anything with Kevin Durant and trying to win a championship. LeBron going to the Warriors and potentially bringing AD, I'm more excited for that than LeBron just going back to the Lakers, running it back with Luka. No Austin Reeves, because you guys wouldn't have had the money to bring in Austin Reeves. I would rather that for LeBron's last year or Kevin Durant's last 2 years ago, somewhere where I think I could see him in a clutch playoff game and show his experience and stuff like that. So the Thunder bring back Hartenstein, which I was a little surprised with, because they also bring back Lou Dort on his, and I'm like, dang, they trying to go into that second apron, which is a place you do not want to be, because you cannot trade anything. I think Isaiah Joe was also a really good trade because you could kind of just replace him with Jared McCain. You enjoy Jared McCain basketball this season. I think Jared McCain has one more year on his contract before you have to pay him. But bringing back Isaiah Hartenstein and Lou Dort was something I didn't expect. But we trust, just like Shea had said in that post game presser, that he's gonna trust the best GM in the league to be the best GM in the league, and I agree. Maybe Sam Presti got something going on that I don't understand, but I think let me double check the money. It was a 3-year contract, so it's 5 years, 134. We're trying to do quick math. That's about $28 million a year for Isaiah Hartenstein. 27. It's like 27, 28. Dang. Is that too much money for Isaiah Hartenstein? When you have a Daymar that you just drafted and they extended him to 2028, 2029. By then, a Daymar could be your starting center, and you just have this $30 million contract sitting on your bench. Oh, yeah, I trust Sam Presti though. We trust Sam Presti. Jokic is holding off an extension, bro. This league about to go crazy, bro. Jokic is holding off an extension, just because Denver doesn't know what they're gonna do. They haven't done anything. They're trying to trade away. They've been trying to trade away Christian Brown for a minute. Nobody wants that contract, and nobody wants that level of play for $32 million or whatever it is. Aaron Gordon is trying to get, or they're trying to get Aaron Gordon off the roster, or potentially Jamal Murray off the roster. Of course, Cam Johnson did it if he want off the roster. But Jokic holding off an extension, and if they don't do nothing, Jokic saying he's gone, bro. Jokic, please don't do this to me, bro. Let me GM y'all, bro. I got y'all, bro. As a GM for the Nuggets, though, like, what do you do, bro? Like, what do you do, bro? You just need some dogs in there. Like, you need to be able to bring back Payne Watson. If Payne Watson doesn't come back, this team is going to be too soft. Way too soft. You need to be able to bring back Payne Watson, which having to do that, you need to get off some of this money. You need to get off this Cam Johnson money. For sure. If you could get off this Christian Brown money, I don't know who wants to take him. If the Nets want to take Christian Brown, take Christian Brown, bro. We'll do the same thing in Minnesota then. Just we'll give y'all a 2nd-round pick to take Christian Brown's money. Because you could just bring back Payne Watson, find out a trade for Cam Johnson for basically a 2, because you could just put Payne Watson at that 3. So find a trade for Cam Johnson for a 2 guard that we need a 2 guard that's a dog. That's going to be a dog with Payne Watson. Aaron Gordon is basically our dog power forward. So like our point guard and our center are kind of just our weak spots defensively. But having our 2 through 4 to just be dogs defensively, come on, bro. Let me GM this team, bro. That's what I would do. I know this is way more difficult and easier said than done, but bro, I'm scared to see what's gonna happen with the Nuggets. Jaylen Brown drama has been crazy too. We've seen Portland, which ain't Portland. I mean, actually. It's potentially still Portland. We've seen Portland. We've seen the Clippers. What else have we seen? Toronto, Denver, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Atlanta. Bro, yeah, there's a lot of teams interested. I think there's only 2 teams that are really in the front running right now. But Jaylen Brown's going to be moved this offseason. It's kind of almost a guarantee because it's kind of like if you bring him back, it's going to be a very awkward time because you just said that you were in trade talks to get Giannis for him and now you didn't get him. So, and I know he's also selling his life. That he's kind of just, settling with the decision that the front office is going to make and stuff like that. Miles Bridges being traded to Phoenix. I don't know how I feel about this trade. Like right now, the lineup is Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Miles Bridges, Mark Williams. And like looking at this lineup, do we feel like, let me double check this trade, but I believe they had to give up Grayson Allen in this trade. Yeah, Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, and a 2033 first-round pick. And then the Hornets gave up a 2029 first-round pick. So they just swapped picks. So the Suns got a 2029 first-rounder. I mean, I don't think it's not a bad trade. It's a way, I don't know, this doesn't make no sense, but it's a way better trade for Phoenix if Charlotte called you saying, hey, like, we're going to give you a first-round pick to take on Miles Bridges, and we're asking for 7 years from now or whatever. I mean, it doesn't say whether it's protected or not. They both just say first round picks. I don't know if there any protection on them. But I wonder if there's more moves for Phoenix after bringing this in. Like, is there a move for Jalen Green to get off the team and you bring in maybe a point guard so Devin Booker could really win the two, or bring in another shooting guard to replace Jalen Green? I'm kind of also thinking about that bench depth as well. I mean, you have Isaac Okoro, which I think is a great backup center for Mark Williams. Colin Gillespie is still on the bench for some guard to play off the bench. So we'll see. I think Miles Bridges brings that culture that Phoenix was kind of building, which is just that hard defensive team that they were building this past season. So we'll see what's up happening. I know there's still interest when it comes to Kawhi. I think Toronto is still in the front run right now. They're trying to bring in Brandon Ingram, but Clippers are saying they don't want Brandon Ingram, which I think the Clippers are trying to say they want Colin Murray-Bulls, and I don't know, as Toronto, after what you just saw with CMB and how he just played in that playoffs, I don't think you give up. Please don't give up CMB for Kawhi, bro. I think it's not. I don't think it's a move. I definitely don't think it's a move. I think you'd rather just deal with trying to find another trade for Brandon Ingram, or just bringing it back, trying to rebuild or retool somewhere else. But giving up CMB is not the move. That is not the move. I think Scotty, even though CMB is a small center, like, you could basically if you could find a good center, you could run a huge lineup of Scotty Barnes, CMB, and centers to be named. Oh my goodness, you could run a huge lineup, bro. I think I saw reports to them talking about they don't want to bring RJ Barrett, and I think they are tripping about that, bro. If RJ Barrett or Brandon Ingram is in a trade, sign me up, bro. To get Kawhi Leonard, sign me up. Draymond Green declining his $27.7 million play option. That's crazy. The only thing I'm thinking about is if Golden State had a conversation with Draymond. Okay, like, I don't know if there's any other reports ever since Draymond declined it. There's no way Draymond's getting any of that type of money anywhere else. Nobody's gonna pay him $27 million. He could have had a guaranteed $27 million by accepting that. But I wonder if Golden State talked to him saying, "Hey, decline this so we could bring in more talent, and we could just sign you on a smaller contract to try to get you a win for maybe your last season." We'll see what ends up happening, but I think that's what I'm assuming, because there's no way Draymond literally just declined $27 million, because he's probably only going to come back for like 10, 12, 15, no more than 20 in free agency. So what else? Now, this is the big news that I kind of wanted to bring out, because it just happened right before I uploaded this. Ja Morant is traded to Portland. For the Memphis Grizzlies are trading two-time to the Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. Ja Morant just got traded for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. Listen, this is another situation where if you're Portland and Memphis calls you and saying, "Hey, we just want Jeremy Grant, Chris Murray, take Ja Morant," bro, I'm saying yes to that. I'm saying yes to that as a GM. Jeremy Grant's money. Let me check. Actually, I'm not even gonna check. I know Jeremy Grant's money is terrible. He's making like 30. That's why the trade was able to be possible, because Chris Murray ain't making nothing. They needed to find somebody that makes the same amount of money as Ja Morant. Ja Morant's making in the 30s. They need to find somebody on that roster that's making 30. You got Scoot Henderson. You got Shaedon Sharpe. You got Damian Lillard. Those are valuable assets. You can give away the most, like one of the bigger contracts on your team that is just a role player. Oh my goodness, bro! I'm 100% saying yes to that. Now the lineup is very weird. You got Damian Lillard and Ja Morant. You have Danny Avdija. You have Shaedon Sharpe. You have Scoot Henderson still. So you have a lot of guard play. So I think there's a lot. I think Portland has a little bit more to be done, but I think they just got handed. They just got something to just put on their table, and I think they're gonna do something with this trade. Whether that's, I don't know what they're gonna do with Dame. Like, I don't know if they're just gonna run Dame and Ja Morant together. Which would be crazy. I'm like trying to imagine how that duo would work, and I'm trying to imagine like other like point guard duos that we've seen like that, and I can't think of anything. Because like Dame isn't like a Steph Curry where he's like a really off screens type of guard. You know, he'll bring the ball up and make plays. So that's kind of what Ja Morant does as well. So I think Portland has a few more moves to be done, but I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. But Ja Morant is now a Portland Trailblazer. That's all I have to say. I spent 25 minutes. We ain't got a lot of time, but that's all I have to say about trades. So let's get let me get this started. One second. It's called Draft Dawg, and I heard about it on YouTube. One of my trusted sources that I watch, Kenny, shout out Kenny. I was looking through his comments, and one of the people had said that he should play this, and I was like, let me check it out myself. And I was like, okay, it looks pretty. Like the website looks good and everything, so I'm excited. We're just gonna go through it. We'll probably spend about 10 to 15 minutes on it. So not we won't have a lot of time, but we'll see how we end up doing. Maybe we could just do one of each to get it through, and then whichever one we like more, we could just play another time. So maybe that's what we'll do. Let's start with that. So that's what we'll do. We'll start with starting five. Draft the lineup as close to today's goal as you can. Go draft the lineup whose worst season points per game adds up to 50. I understand. Player who played for in every round you must draft a player who played for an random team. Okay, so the goal is to draft a lineup whose worst season points per game adds up to 50. Okay, I think I could do that. Okay, so it must come from a king. So I got to think of great. I want to go Chris Webber. I think Chris Webber had a great rookie season. Let's play him at the power forward. Oh, it doesn't tell me how much points per game he was averaging. Cleveland, or we have to go LeBron. This has to be LeBron. We'll run LeBron at the small forward. Okay, I can't redraft. We have LeBron and Chris Webber. I like that. Ooh, D Rose as a rookie. Oh, but his worst season towards him in his career in those Minnesota years. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could do that. Cause that's what I gotta think about their last seasons as well. Ooh, Jimmy Butler. I might go Jimmy Butler. I can't remember what Jimmy Butler. Oh, I guess he's Jimmy Butler right there. My fault. What Jimmy Butler's rookie season was like. Oh, I can't go Jimmy Butler. No, we can't go Jimmy. Can I move Chris Webber to center? I can't. Okay, I gotta think. Do I go D Rose? What other bull? I mean, I'm tripping, bro. You're right, bro. Y'all right. Don't even say it, bro. Don't even say it. How do you spell Michael? My fault, bro. Yeah, you can run Michael at 1. Oh my goodness. This team actually might get the goal. No cap. Golden State Warriors. Curry's rookie season, I have no idea what it's like, but we could go Will Chamberlain. Oh my goodness, this team's gonna be great. This team's gonna be great, and Dallas Mavericks point guard. See, another thing is like, if I go Jason Kidd, is it only Dallas Mavericks Jason Kidd, or I'm just gonna go Luka to be safe? Because if it's like rookie Jason Kidd and end of season Jason Kidd, no matter what team he was on, then it's like wrap that up. Oh, yeah, we got 79.2. We chilling. So Chris Webber was a bad take. He had 4 points per game at one season. So I guess rookie Wilt was 13.2. Rookie LeBron was 20.9. Rookie MJ was 20. Rookie Luka was 21. Accuracy. You're scoring a 27 percentile. So I guess Chris Webber was my bad take. Oh, I understand now. It has to add up to, like, it has to be exactly 50. I understand now. Yup. Most picked by round. Okay. So they go De'Aaron Fox, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Draymond Green, Dirk. Okay, I understand. Okay. If we have time, we'll go back to that one. But I understand what that one was basically saying. Okay, name drop. Guess the missing name on 5 random leaderboards. We'll do the standard and we'll do the hard. We have some time. Each round is a lineup, leaderboard, or award, voting from a random year with the hidden player. Use stats in your ball to figure out who's missing. Some players are listed at combined position. For example, Kobe Bryant as forward guard, even if they have played most of their minutes at one spot. Keep them in mind when guessing. Submit when ready. Change your time before you submit. Okay, let's play. Okay, missing player. What is this for? Assists per game. This player had 8.5 assists, 16 points, 2023-2024 season. Okay. 2023, 2024. 24, 25, 25, 26. So it's not the year that Halliburton went to the finals. It was the year before that. I mean, I think it's James Harden. I think this is James Harden. Is this correct? Did I get it correct? I don't know. I think I did. Okay. Blocks per game, league leaders ranks 11 to 20 in 2010, 2011. Okay, he averaged 7 points per game, 7 rebounds, 25-minute. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Now this is ball knowledge that and has to have played 40 games. He had almost 2 blocks per game. He was a center, strictly center. Played 80 games this season, so he only missed 2. Hey, but them boys was moving different back then, so. You know what I'm thinking about? Chris Anderson. Oh, it's Chris Anderson, a forward center. Does that still count? Oh, so it won't tell me if I got it right or not. Okay. 2009 All-NBA first team. 2009. So 2010, I think, is a Spurs championship. So before, I think 2010 is Spurs. So we had Dwayne Wade, LeBron, Kobe, Dwight. This guy averaged 25. It was a forward, or 26 basically. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 37 minutes per game. 2009. I'm thinking Tracy McGrady here. Even though, like, I feel like Tracy McGrady would be forward and guard. This guy's a strictly forward. All NBA first team with Kobe, LeBron, Wade, Howard. What's the blocks per? I was thinking about Tim Duncan, but 0.8 blocks per game. I feel like Tim Duncan would have more than that. He played 81 games this season. Yo, oh my, I wish the league was like this, bro. 79, 81, 82, 81, 79, bro. Oh my goodness. It's a little difficult. 26 points per game. That's a lot. That's a lot of points. Same as Kobe Bryant. 8 rebounds. This is like a power forward. Like a strict power forward. Could play up to the 3. Yeah, because I feel like Timmy D would be a power forward center. So I just gotta look at teams. So like Warriors, no. Let's go to the Western Conference. Warriors, no. Kings, no. Clippers, no. We can go Memphis, no. Rockets, no. OKC, no. 2009. I feel like KD's year was 2010. But I feel like the points and the rebounds, I'm going Kevin Durant. His 3rd year? No, this would be his 2nd year. All NBA first team? Nah, it can't be Kevin Durant. It can't be Kevin Durant. All NBA, he got drafted in 2007. It can't be Kevin Durant. Who else is good at this time period? Dang, bro. Can I go to the next one without doing it? Okay, again. Points per game, Minnesota Timberwolves, 2011, 2012. Now, is this Kevin Love? I'm looking at Kevin Love. I'm looking at Kevin Garnett. I think in 11-12, KG's already... I think this is Kevin Love. When did Kevin Love get drafted? 2008? I think this is Kevin Love. Yeah, I think this is Kevin Love. New Jersey Nets rebounds per game. He had 10 rebounds per game in 2010, 2011. So, this must be like rookie Brook Lopez. So, the Nets... Nah, Kevin Garnett was like 2015. He got traded over there. He averaged 10 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, an assist, and a block. Brook Lopez had more minutes than him. So power forward that had 10 rebounds per game. I have no idea. I don't know if Tyson Chandler even played for this. Wait, when did he get drafted? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put Tyson Chandler. Don't ask why, bro. I think this is a bad. Yo, this is gonna be a bad miss, bro. I don't think Kevin Durant was hooping that good. He could have though. He could have really, bro. Just for time's sake, we finna put Kevin Durant. I think this is wrong, but we finna vibe. I get them all wrong. I got 2 out of 5. Okay, I got James Harden correct, and I got Kevin Love correct. Oh my goodness, I missed Dirk, bro. Blocks per game was DeAndre Jordan. Chris Humphries, I was never getting, bro. Shout out Chris Humphries though. Everybody got number. Wait. 7 submissions, 4 submissions, 15. I don't understand this, but we're gonna let it slide. Okay, so 20% of people got this right. Bro, I feel like James Harden was a lock. A lot of people got 56% of people got DeAndre Jordan right. They got it, bro. Most picks. So yeah, Dirk. I guess some people put KD, bro. It's not just me, bro. For here, Kevin Love. I was gonna put Kevin Garnett, but I knew it was Kevin Love's here. And then here, Chris Humphries, Kevin Garnett, Ben Wallace. This one was pretty fun too. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one a lot. The Gauntlet. 10 rounds, 90 seconds on the clock. Name one player matching every clue before the time runs out. Let's run it. Enter Gauntlet. 10 rounds, 90 seconds. Name a player that matches each clue as fast as you can. Okay. Last name starts with a G. Played for the Washington Wizards. Gortat. What's Gortat's last? Wait. Gortat. Played for both Phoenix Suns and Chicago Bulls. Suns and the Bulls. Ooh, this one's going to be a hard one. Can I go to number 3? Okay, played for both New Orleans Pelicans and the Heat. Heat and Pelicans. Oh, no. Career points, under 10,000. Debuted between 2005 and played for Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know if I want to put Mike Conley or not. Nah, I don't think I could. Career assists per game between 4 and 6. Played for the Clippers. Can I put JJ Redick here? 4 to 6 is a lot. 5 to 10,000. I think Kawhi. Nah, Kawhi might be over 10K by now. So I can put. Has Scotty hit 5K not? Let's put Scotty Barnes. Hopefully he's hit 5K. Oh, he is not fit. Career points per game between 2014. Played for the Washington Wizards. Let's go Alex Sarr. Career points played for Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's go Darius Garland. First name starts with a D. Played for the Damian Lillard. No, I was just going to get Damian Lillard. 2 out of 10 correct. Cap. Okay, Gortat was right. Okay, no pick was... Okay. Show all 10 rounds. Scotty Barnes was correct. Alex Sarr was wrong? Bro, 14.4. Yo, my fault, Alex Sarr. My fault, bro. Dang, that one was fun too, though. Darius Garland. Points per game. Oh. Bro, I thought it was under 20, bro. I would have easily just went LeBron. Bro, I thought it was... Yo, that's why you got to stay in school, bro. This one was fun too, though, bro. Yeah, nah, this one was actually fun. He as well as better than 20. I got 2 correct, bro. Oh my goodness, that one was fun, bro. Yo, that one was a banger. Okay. Well, don't say the same player as me. Try not to pick the same player for each prompt. Okay, let's do Jinx. Let's go Jinx. Number of players 1. Who's the dog? Each round of the dog, so you pick square 2. If you match their pick, you're out. All right, start game. Name a player who played for the Bucks in the 2000s. Let's go Chris Middleton. Oh wait. Oh brother. My fault. Let's do this one more. Okay, name a player who played for the Suns in the 90s. Okay, I know Barkley, and that's kind of all I know. But hopefully he doesn't put Barkley. Let's just hope he doesn't put Barkley. Okay, he didn't. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Who played for the Timberwolves? Any center that played for the Wolves. We got Gobert, Towns. I want to think of one outside of those two. I mean, you could go Nas Reed. We can go. I think I'm going to go Nas Reed. Are they going to count him as a center? Okay, they did. Who made an All-NBA team on the 76ers? I could go Maxey and Embiid. Let's go Wilt. Oh, we could go Julius Erving, actually. Julius Erving. Please tell me you made an All-NBA team. Okay, we didn't go Wilt. I was going to cook. Name my whole family who played for the Jazz. We got Stockton. We got Karl Malone. Ooh, Pete Maravich played for the Jazz, right? Please tell me he did. Okay, we good. 2003 draftee who won the Finals MVP. Oh, 2003 is that crazy draft class, right? Has Dwayne Wade won a Finals MVP? Wait, how do you spell Dwayne Wade's name? Wade. Is Dwayne Wade 2003? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, good, bro. That one was fun, though. And then I guess we'll end off with all-time drafts. Pick from 22 player pools and lost your fans from across eras. Okay, let's do the all-time draft and we'll end on there. Okay, let's do current players. Best of the 2020s. Can I do multiple? Best of the decades. Let's just do 2020s. Franchise pools. Wait, do I have to click this? Maybe we do. Okay. Franchise pools. Oh, I don't know. Wait, I don't know. I'm going to just press continue. Let's run it. Number of user teams. We're just going to do 1. And number of teams in the draft. Any slots not assigned to a user. Wait, how many can I put? Okay, let's go 12. 12 teams. Starting 5 plus bench. Let's do the bench. Start draft. I don't know if I even did this right. Wait, when is it my pick? Simpson next pick. Okay. We got Shea, we got Luka, we got Jason Tatum. I think we go Luka here. Wemby is here too. We go Wemby. And we play him at our 5. We go Wemby. Simpson next pick. Who we got on the board? Julius Randle, James Harden. Yo, James Harden and Wemby could cook, bro. No, Cade Cunningham. Has to be Cade. Yo, Cade Cunningham has to be the move. Yeah, we get into some bad names down here. We go Cade. Cade Cunningham and Wembanyama. Simpson next pick. Now let's go forward. We could go Pascal. I wouldn't mind Pascal with Wemby. Let's look at some other names. I'm liking Pascal here. Ooh, Kawhi is there. I think we have to go Kawhi. We could go Chet next to Wemby too, which would be crazy. Scotty Barnes. I actually really want Scotty Barnes on this team. I hope I can pick him up later. Let's go Kawhi. Now, do we have Kawhi running our 4 or our 3? Our 4 or our 3? We have him running our 3. Hopefully we get Scotty Barnes or Chet. Scotty Barnes still here? No. Can I search it up? Scotty. No. Chet. No. Okay. We have a 2 and a 4. Our 2 and our 4. Dang, I actually wanted Scotty on his team, bro. I mean, we got J-Dub. We got Evan Mobley. And Wembanyama next to each other. I wouldn't mind, bro. We got Lauri Markkanen. Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren. OG Anunoby. I kind of went with Kawhi at our 4 now, bro. Dang, there's some good names here, bro. Dang, there's some good names here. We don't have a lot of twos though. Like looking at this, there's not a lot of twos that I could run with. So I kind of want to go CJ McCollum, just for like a decent to good two that I could pick up. We got Austin Reeves as a two, Tyler Hero as a two. Can I go OG Anunoby as a two? I could. It's not a lot of ball handling, but we run OG at our two. We run an OG at our two. Simpson next pick. Looking for a four now. Let's go forwards. We got J-Dub still. We got Michael Porter Jr. I don't mind J-Dub. I don't like Laurie. I don't like Jalen Johnson. I don't mind those. Aaron Gordon's a good pick as well for some spacing as well. Draymond Green with Wembanyama next to each other. Spacing's not bad either. Is it Draymond Green or Jalen Johnson? That's kind of where I'm looking at. Draymond Green, Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard. That defense is crazy, gang. I think we need more scoring, so I think we do go Jalen Johnson. But that defense would have been crazy, bro. We go Jalen Johnson, though. When I'm at our four. Okay. Simpson next pick. We got Kyrie coming off our bench, bro. We got Kyrie coming off our bench. Oh, my goodness. Y'all cooked. We got J-Dub coming off our bench, bro. Y'all cooked. And let's go with big man. Big man coming off our bench. What centers we have? Andre Drummond. I don't mind Al Horford. He could run both. Gives us some spacing. Plays like a dog. I'll go Al Horford. Draft this player. I like my team. Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Nikola Jokic. That's a good team. Stephen Curry, James Harden. I don't like this team as much. A lot of shooting. Oh my goodness, they got some. This shooting on this team is crazy. Defensively, this team is cooked though. John Murray and LaMelo Ball coming out. This team is cooked. Team 2 is cooked. Tyrese Maxey, Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma, Giannis, Jared Allen. Yo, team 1 is kind of tough. Dame, Luka, Franz, Pascal, Laurie. Yeah, Laurie at the 5. Yeah, wrap that team up too. I'm scared of team 1. Trae Young, Zach, Chris Middleton, Anthony Davis. This team is trash. DeJounte Murray, Jason Tatum at the 2. Denny, Julius, Nikola. Oh my goodness, that team is trash. Anthony Edwards, Mikal Bridges, Paulo, Kevin Durant, Rudy Gobert. This team 8 is tough too. Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Bam. That's a really big team. This team is big, but I'm scared of 8 and 1 right now. Green, Shea, Jaren Jackson, LeBron, Evan Mobley. This team's pretty good. The bench is pretty good too. Got Jamal Murray coming off the bench. Bradley Beal, Scotty Barnes, Miles Bridges, Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson, Tyler Hero. Team 8 and Team 1. That's the team I'm scared about the most, bro. Well, that's it? Bruh. What the Halliburton is happening? Bro, I thought I was about to... What the freak, bro? Wait, how to play? Is a pass and play game for 1 to 4 players on 1 to pick a player pool, set the number of teams in draft, and choose starting 5. Passive advice when it's your turn. I understand. Well, I think my team was the best. Team 1 and Team 8 was tough too. But yeah, that's all I got. Yo, we're definitely gonna tap into Draft Dawg. This was definitely something I'm really gonna play by myself. This was actually tough, but yeah, man. There's gonna be so much going on this week in free agency, and there's gonna be so much going on. And I can't wait for next episode because it's gonna be a banger. But if you stay all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.